So do you also use Cognito Forms to receive any kind of form submissions for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we are going to understand how to create WooCommerce customer on Cognito Forms submission. So let's suppose that I am a seller on WooCommerce and I have created a inquiry form, contact form, or you can say a pre-order form that I've already connected to my website using Cognito Forms. So now here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission, then automatically the person who has made the form submission should be created as a new customer in my WooCommerce account. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Cognito Forms with my WooCommerce account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So now to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So as the owner of an e-commerce store selling handmade jewelry, I want to integrate Cognito Forms with WooCommerce to automatically create customer accounts when someone submits a purchase or a pre-order inquiry form. This ensures that all relevant customer data such as contact details and order preferences is instantly added to WooCommerce, simplifying my inventory and order management. So by automating this step, I save time and improve the customer experience by having their information readily available for follow-ups and personalized services. So here on my screen, you can see a pre-order inquiry form that I've created using Cognito. And here my objective is that whenever someone submits this form, then automatically the person who has made the form submission should be created as a new customer in my WooCommerce account. So now here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Cognito form with my WooCommerce account using an automation software. So now firstly here in this video, we are going to see the working of this amazing automation that I've already built by simply submitting a form over here. So now here we are going to check that whether a new customer is created in a WooCommerce account or not for the new form submission received. So here I'm going to make a form submission over here. So here you can see that I have pre-filled the details with the name, email, mobile number and the query. So I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see it says, thank you for filling out the form. Your response has been recorded. That means we have successfully made a form submission over here. So now let's go and check our WooCommerce account. So now here we are going to search our customer with the customer name. So here I'm going to type my customer name. So this was my customer name, that is dummy lead. So let me open this customer detail for you. And here under this customer name, you can see the customer first name, last name, nickname, and here you can see the email, that is dummylead111@pabblytudes.com. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. Now here in this video, we are going to learn that how you can create this amazing automation step by step by simply connecting your Cognito Forms with your WooCommerce account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So I'm going to give the name as create WooCommerce customer on Cognito Forms submission. And then I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Cognito Forms, as I'm receiving new form submissions through Cognito Forms. So basically, Cognito Forms is an easy to use online form builder that lets you create forms for surveys, registrations, payments and more. It's popular because it offers customizable templates and powerful features like calculation, conditional logic and payment collection, all without needing coding skills. So here in my Cognito Forms trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new entry, so that whenever we're going to receive new entry through Cognito Forms, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. And now here, after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Cognito Forms with Pabbly Connect. So now here, following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL. And here I've already logged in my Cognito Forms account. So this is my Cognito Forms account, and here under all forms you can see all the forms which I've created for my use till now. So here in this particular case, I'm going to use my form which is named as pre-order inquiry form. So I'm going to open it over here, and here under build section of this form, you can see a post JSON data to a website option available in the left side bar. So now here under post JSON data to a website, you can see an option of submit entry endpoint. So now here in the submit entry endpoint field, I need to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So here I'm going to remove this previously existing webhook URL, and then here I'm going to enter the new webhook URL. So here I've successfully entered the new webhook URL, and then I'm going to click on this save. And now here, after saving the form, I'm going to publish the form, and then here you can see we have received a shareable link of this form. So I'm going to open it over here, and with this we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Cognito Forms, or you can say we have successfully connected our Cognito Forms with Pabbly Connect. Now here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. So here, to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission, and to do a test submission we need to generate a test form response in our Cognito Forms. So for that, let me take you back to my form. Again, here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as latest, last name as customer, email as latestcustomer@pabblytudes.com, and here for the phone number, I'm going to enter random phone number, and here for the query, I'm going to enter random query, and then I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see it says thank you for filling out the form, your response has been recorded. So now let's go and check out Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the query, last name, full name, first name, scrolling little down. Here you can see the mobile number, form name, scrolling little more down. And here you can see some other details and the email as well. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received a new entry through Cognito Forms, I want to add the person who has made the form submission as a new customer in my WooCommerce account. So for that, I need to connect my WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is a free plugin for WordPress that lets you turn your website into an online store. It helps you easily sell products, manage inventory, and accept payments. People use WooCommerce because it's simple to set up, customizable, and work seamlessly with WordPress. So here in my WooCommerce action step, I'm going to select my action event as add a new customer, so that whenever you're going to receive new entry through Cognito Forms, then automatically the person who has made the form submission is going to be added as a new customer in our WooCommerce account. And now here, to connect my WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here, to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your WooCommerce account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here, to build a new connection, it is asking me for the consumer key, consumer secret, and the website URL. So here, following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my WordPress account, and here, as you all know, that WooCommerce is a plugin of WordPress. So here you can see I've already installed this plugin, and from here I'm going to click on this settings. Now here under settings, I'm going to click on this advanced option. And here under advanced, you can see we have received the option for REST API over here. So I'm going to select it, scrolling a little down, and here we are going to add a key. So I'm going to give a name to my key, that is new customers. And here I've already selected a user, and here for the permission I'm going to select read and write, and then I'm going to generate the API key. So here you can see the consumer key and the consumer secret. So I'm going to copy both of them and paste in my Pabbly's workflow. And lastly, here it is asking me for the website URL. So here to get this website URL, let me take you to my WooCommerce store page. So this is my WooCommerce store page, and here in this URL, you can see my website URL. So here I'm going to copy my website URL, moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to enter the website URL. Now here after entering the website URL, I'm going to click on the save. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me for the email, first name, last name, and some other fields. So now here, instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes a text dynamic so that when you're going to receive new entry through Cognito Forms, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to search for the email. So this is my customer's email. So I'm going to map it. Here for the first name, I'm going to search for the first name. So this is the first name of my customer. Here I'm going to search for the last name. So this is the last name. Here for the username, I'm going to map the full name. So this is the full name. Moving forward, here this password is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave them blank, and again these fields are also not a required field, so I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the billing email, I'm going to again map the customer email only. So this is my customer's email. Moving forward, again these fields are not a required field, so here I'm going to leave them blank. And now here, after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new customer in our WooCommerce account. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see under customers, we are going to search for a customer that was named as latest customer. Here you can see the profile, and with this we have successfully created a new customer with the name latest customer and the email as latestcustomer@pabblytunes.com. So with this we have successfully set up our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Cognito Forms and our action as WooCommerce, so that whenever we're going to receive new entry through Cognito Forms, then automatically the person who has made the form submission is going to be added as a new customer in our WooCommerce account. Okay, so these were the steps to how to create WooCommerce customer on Cognito Forms submission. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.